Hello, my name is Isaias Rodriguez, and I'm the interactive media producer here at Yerba Buena Center for the Arts. And recently, I pitched this idea to produce a web-based reality show to capture and document the experiences that happen in our daily work lives. This webisode pilot is the first try at this new concept. So we gathered our staff together in a meeting to discuss their ideas and to hear their thoughts. Let's see what they had to say.
The idea is to create a series of videos, which, originally the idea generated from community engagement, because we'd always talked about, boy, if people really knew what went on in our meetings or our one-on-one conversations, that's actually the performance, or that's actually the comedy right there.
Are we going to make it interesting by putting? Are we going to expose our dirty laundry?
That's where the talent of an editor comes in, because if you look at The Hills, which is history's most boring show, but it's riveting because the editor is so brilliant at making the most mundane and dull moments absolutely, like, you can't look away. It's these vapid, horrible people. That's not saying that's what we are. We're not dumb and boring and vapid. We're like dynamic and interesting and creative and funny and really good looking. And so if we have that going for us, there's no way that a reality show about us in the same kind of general format wouldn't be amazing and entertaining.
The whole concept of reality TV, to me, sucks. Pop culture sucks. I wish all those things would go away and disappear from the culture altogether. But
what would we do, Reed?
No, I know.
I remember coming into YBCA and coming to a first staff meeting and thinking that there were so many people in the room, and yet it was formal in the sense that we all were reporting and we could talk about what we're doing, but very informal. And so I think that's a really great introduction into just kind of how we operate. We're talking about what we're doing, we're getting things done, but we still have no problem with socializing and, making light of some of the stuff that's going on that helps us keep our day going.
One episode would be great just to watch the production, setting up your lighting and, what goes into stage design. I think that'd be very interesting. I have no idea what happens there. And I think to show somebody behind the scenes that way would be very interesting.
It's hard to find those candid moments, but if you really want to catch some good video work and catch some good scenes, I would recommend going to the Holiday Planning Committee meeting. That's where the least amount of work happens.
From the technology perspective, like what we do, I just don't think it's very profound or interesting.
We respond to people's requests very rapidly. And so that's dynamic. We could be sitting here and then the phone rings, and if somebody needs help, we jump up and we help them. So that happens in the flow. It happens at any moment. At any moment, somebody could call the phone, and that phone would ring, and we would jump right up and go and help people. It happens every day. It's not happening right now, but it could.
But I am nervous. I'm like, holy shit, I gotta really pump it up, and if they do a thing on Art Savvy, got to do a really good job. And not that we don't, but I think it's going to actually push us to do even better. So, a critical lens on ourselves.
I think that if we make it understanding and accessible to our audience, to those that watch it, that may or may not know about YBCA, then it'll actually enhance their experience, because I'll know the process that we took to whatever it is that we're showing them, whether it's an event, performance, or a visual, an exhibition that they're coming to see, or community engagement. It shows the process, and I think that will help them understand the art that we actually show.
If you have any further questions or any other opinions, just let us know, and we'll have a camera at your office or your desk. All right, thanks, everyone. The reality aspect, and particularly the drama of what happens in the Arts Center, is relevant, especially now. We're in the middle of a terrible recession. I actually think it's going to be important for us to show how we as an Arts Center are going to change, because we're going to have to change in the way that the world is changing, and I think documenting what goes behind that and showing how we are actually going to pull together to make this happen is an important thing, so that our folks know, our audiences know, that we're not just here to put up beautiful art, but we're here to put up important work, and the way we do it is equally as important as a larger project of how we are changing with the rest of the world. So that, in and of itself, is the reality TV. That is the drama in the reality. And this project, I think, is more urgent now than ever.
So what do you think of this idea? YBCA would like to hear your feedback. YBCA features art exhibitions, film video screenings, performances, and community engagement events. What do you want to see? Log on to our website and email us your comments, or visit our YouTube page and leave your comments there. We really appreciate your time, and thank you for your support.